Commander Borderlands cast. I am your host Swkoll, and today we're looking at a 4v4 on the pyramid. On the top team, we have Texan as the light green Aeon, Kinky Priest as the orange UEF, Jassy as the yellow Seraphim, and Tag Uber as the blue Cybran. On the bottom team, we have Savannah as the dark green Aeon, Just Sad as the red UEF, Laneless as the gray Cybran, and Chosen as the blue Seraphim. Should be a pretty good game. We'll see some good aggression. First off, we're seeing Kinky Priest and Just Sad moving their ACUs to the middle. NG from Laneless will follow up, build a factory in support of Just Sad. Now it looks like Jesse's ACU will move down the lower right side, and may support Kinky Priest or push this lane. The pyramid, it's essentially rings leading up to a hill in the middle with a pyramid inside. This is a very nice map design element. I'm curious as why other maps don't. And now we're seeing a drop coming down from Jassy. Looks like his plan is to take this expansion before Laneless can. Laneless setting up base right here. Plan to get 6 land factories and just spam across. Meanwhile, Jassy getting mass extractors. And old Kinky Priest is getting a factory. Savannah's moving his ACU up to assist Just Sad. A single NG was dropped off. Plan is 4 mexes and radar and land factory. And now single NG from Savannah. I'm gonna keep calling you Savannah because Savyava? You're Savannah. Because it looks similar. I can say that. Please correct me in the comments below if you'd like. Now Chosen will be securing the stop expansion. He's got transports running around. 2 bombers now coming out. Chosen very deadly with those bombers. His bomber micro is fairly ridiculous. Now Just Sad in the middle getting Tech 2 quite quickly. He's got Savannah supporting him. Kinky Priest sitting around. He's got 2 land factories. Going 2v1 in the middle, which generally doesn't turn out well. But Jassy is pushing down the bottom. Getting radars up and all that. Now these bombers, let's see what they target. The radar might go down. Radar goes down. Kills an unfortunate unit, but it looks like interceptors from Tag Uber will clean up. Will another bomb get off? Crash death kills 3. Very fortunate. Now we're seeing Uber claiming mass extractors. In the middle, it looks like Tech 2 was complete. Savannah will be going gun maybe. Now we'll be seeing a Tech 2 point defense creep. It seems. Actually just that assisting Savannah. Kinky Priest has to get an upgrade. He's going Tech 2. Uber successfully gets up a point defense and will defend this. Well, or secure it. Now transport coming in. Maybe recovering this NG. Now we'll just fly off. Nice air numbers. Now we're seeing Tech 2 point defense standoff. It's going 2v1, or 2v2 now. It looks like top might win this out. Just said now getting another point defense. 3 PDs up for Kinky Priest. Shield going up, but that will not be finished in time. Savannah taking quite a bit of fire. All the point defenses are now down for this side. Now what else are we seeing? Takes in, pushing down, taking out land factories. Nice hidden land factory, but it won't be enough. Now Jesse's got some bombers. But Laneless has been doing good raiding. Got 4 Manti behind enemy lines, but those will be cleaned up nicely by 4 Thams, maybe? Yes. Now it looks like Laneless will be sending forces in support. The shield is taken out. More Tech 2 point defense creep now going up. Tech 2 anti-air is now the plan. Just had been continually pushed back by Tech 1 forces. This is getting ridiculous. You cannot get a hold of anything. Meanwhile, Kinky Priest is just grabbing loads of maps. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some TAC missiles try to take these out, or at least damage his eco. Because right now, Kinky Priest's eco can't be that solid. I mean, he's still got Tech 1 mass extractors. Well, then again, most players do, but besides the point. Now we're seeing a stealth point defense creep from Jesse. Let's see how well it's working. They saw the stealth field, but can't see the point defenses. Now it looks like Savannah will secure this for the bottom side team, but Tag Uber will secure this for the top side team, so pretty even on the split. But Sin and Jassy will draw the line at these 3 point defenses, so they will keep them. Tech 2 point defenses now just shooting at helpless units, and what they're good at. But it looks like superior Tech 1 and Tech 2 numbers could just defeat this point defense movement. Auror's coming in to support. Quite a few Ultravas, but Oblivion, not that good. Though it looks like the force will be cleaned up. Tech 1 point defense is now the option. They're faster, good DPS. And Kinky Priest continues to roll. Just had managed to retreat to get 3 Tech 2 point defenses, but Kinky Priest just drew a line. He's got this whole half of the pyramid to himself and is force positioned here. Plus the fact that his point defenses are now shooting at factories. Now it appears that Savannah is prepping mercies. Now, where will they hit? Looks like the plan is... Kinky Priest is under a shield. He's got Tech 1 flak over here. Under multiple shields at this point. I don't really see them being used against him. But Tag Sin, looking pretty vulnerable, has Tech 1 air coverage. Actually, he's lost it. Savannah has the Tech 1. Daguber not producing air. Now the Mercies will come in, and... one of them gets in. Another one is coming. Dixon going down even lower. Uber's shouting at him to get AA. Get AA! Do it! It's for your own good. Still in the range of Tech 2 point defenses, though. Now Tech 2 tactical missiles may prove that Kinky Priest was overextended. Rock proving difficulties, having trouble shooting. There's stealth with this? Why can't you see it? You can see it, you just can't shoot at it. Now, Sin appears to be surviving. He's got lots of AA with him. And Kinky Priest has devoted a force to protecting him. Looks like he'll draw the line back here. Although Chosen is now quite out in the open himself, getting a shield. Uber has turned on quite the... What? Is that a... No, it isn't. Quite the Tech 1 interceptor for spam. Now, Cybran Tech 2 mole missile launchers going to work. Almost impossible to hit these things with TMDs. They're quite ridiculous, splitting up into 3. You have to counter them with shields. Looks like a lot of forces, or a lot of position being moved here. Tag Uber going with walls. Very smart move. This will defend him from pushes from Chosen. Continued pressure. I'd like to see these SAMs go out and clean these up. I know. Yeah, these are SAMs. You can't win this war, especially not against Cybran. Especially when he's not power stalling. Then you can't even hope. He needs to get power. Now lots of Lobos coming out, hiding behind this. This is quite ridiculous. Great use of positioning by just that. Shooting at his base from behind the rock. This is all losses. A Tech 2 power goes down. And all of these defenses that he's worked so hard on will be going to waste. 22 kill, Tech 2 point defense will die. Quite unfortunate. Now just lots of mobile missile launchers. Jassy will have to retreat at this point. Just a little pressure with this force could kill all this. Well, this was out of position anyway. Not anymore. Map control slowly shifting to the bottom side's favor. They're seeing some nice plays. Middle is taking control. Jassy's now falling back from the middle due to sufficient Tech 2. Now Tech 3 being constructed here. He's got bricks. Brick not shooting at a rock. That's not a very effective target, Mr. Rick. That'll be not a very effective target at all when you're being shot at by Artie. Oh, that was a tragic loss of a brick. Another one's coming along. We can just fine. Loyalists to clean up the rest. Now, TML being prepared from Chosen might be looking to snipe this. An ACU. Or just all of the eco. See the range on this? You can reach Kinky Priest is in danger, Sin is in danger, and Uber's expansion is in danger. Yes, Uber has been teching quite a bit. Savannah just getting a Tech 3 power. Uber's on his second. So it appears Uber will be out teching Savannah probably due to this. Very useful position. Getting lots of power storages. Maybe an expensive upgrade. The telemazer would be amazing. Right about now. Now Jassy will be getting an upgrade that looks like gun. It's about what gun should be. Now we're seeing Tech 3 mobile shields for Chosen. Getting Tech 2 power. More and more greasy stuff. Now we're seeing a massive ASF spam. Slightly smaller ASF spam. But he's building swift ones as well. Now, we now see the futility of going against a Tech 3 UEF. Get a Ravager, all this becomes worthless. Siegebot will not be effective against this. If they're Percivals, then maybe. They could just run up and kill it. But not if they're Siegebots. Now we're seeing Loyalists and Bricks and Harbingers. That looks like Chosen is firing off his TML in desperation, trying to kill Inky Priest. Looks like he's in the middle of an upgrade. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. He sees what's happening. Oh! No, he was almost moving and he got stuck. No. No. There, that's your motion sickness for the day. Brought to you by this YouTube channel. These had been managed to get killed off before they essentially killed off everything else. Things would have been different. Looks like hives will be now going up from Uber. We'll be seeing some interesting things. Looks like he needs more build capacity. He's got loads and loads of Tech 3 power. He's on his 5th. Looks like the Tech 2 power has been given over to Just Sad, because he is doing a what? Oh, he's building a fatty at this point. And by building a fatty, I mean reclaiming a fatty. Not exactly sure why. Now a drop from Chosen will meet a drop from Jassy at almost the same time. But Jassy's engineers will quickly get cleaned up by Laneless Force. Now, Monkey Lord complete, and TML coming in. Cyber TMD pretty good. Shield should hold the rest. Now banks of TMD coming up, so that'll be ineffective. So now are we seeing an experimental counter? Monkey Lord planned, but he currently is working on an anti-nuke. I see no nuke, I see a GC halfway done. He should be working on something better. Now he's got Manti, no respect, running right up into his base. Tech 1 point defense is cleaning up. The strategic missile defense is complete. Now he needs to get work on that Monkey Lord. You should see it at this point. Being escorted by loyalists. A significant lack of flak. There's no flak in this force. There's none of it. The nearest flak is these back here. He's got Tech 1 interceptors. Those will do nothing against this massive Tech 3 air spam. What are you planning on doing, Laneless? You can't win against that. They go stealth, and they eat the interceptors alive. Nom nom nom. But Jassy, he's got gun, Tech 3, finding himself completely surrounded, and he gets focus fired by the spider and goes down. Now tag Uber. Oh, Chicken, almost complete, will be destroyed. That was their main. If that attack had been a little later, this would have been better. Now Chicken will be forced targeted by the spider, and all hope is lost. Heavy assault bots moving in. Being surprisingly effective, but will die without doing too much damage. Uber has air and no flak in this force, so. Hey, did the spider die? Laneless! You're supposed to micro that thing. Not let it die to chickens exploding in your face. Now we're seeing Optimus in a very small force being very effective against stationary, unpredicted targets. Now Uber charging in against quite an abandoned base from Chosen at this point. We'll take out the TML. Not that it had any missiles in it anyway. Meanwhile, we're seeing fire beetles. Oh, fire beetles got killed. That was so unfortunate. Gotta love fire beetles. No Chicken currently. That's not a chicken. That spider being forced out. But a massive army from Laneless now pushing out. Stealth on some of them. So Uber currently has air completely in his hands. Oh no, Monkey Lord is being crazy. Control that beast. Tech 3 running in. This may be game over. Looks like... Oh yes, he got the laser. Well, he got the laser anyway. Another Monkey Lord being forced up quickly. Banks of Tech 1 point defense. Very cost-effective point defense. And it looks like Sin may be flanked. Tech 3 power going down. But now a GC. GC will kill Monkey Lord. Especially when the Monkey Lord doesn't shoot at the GC. Shoot at the GC. No! Stop it! No! Shoot at it! No! There, you had one job, Monkey Lord. One job! Now let's see if there's strap bomber production. No, no strap bomber production. But we have Telly Mazer. Well, no Telly, just Mazer. This may be the end. He's now got a spider sitting in shields between power. Being escorted by loyalists. No, shoot at... No, Tech 3 power will now explode. Takes out a good chunk of the health. See, if the first spider had been focusing on this and the second one had, this would have been dead by now. Restore is now on the field for Savannah. Taking on Sams like they don't even care. And at 31 minutes, Daguber and his massive air force is over. Chicken now walking at Dagson's base, targeting his ACU, and he explodes. So we saw some good moves, good plays, early map control pushed back by the bottom side team, early experimentals. Well, that's the least inconvenient desync error. Anyways, thank you for watching, and good night.